Spanky, you're back out here with me again.
Yes, I am, and look, I got my eyes on this match right here, very close.
I know you do. You got Dysfunction against your Stu crew.
That's right.
And these guys from Dysfunction, Espinoza and Tommy Coffey, these guys worry me a little bit.
They worry me too.
Look at these guys.
Like, holy mackerel. I am petrified.
Now here's a good question. Can your Silverback and your Twisted Steel of Sex Appeal handle these guys?
You know, there is no doubt in my mind that the Silverback and Twisted Steel can handle them.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we?
Yeah, we're about to.
Well, I've got a long history with Tommy Coffey. I don't know Espinoza all that well, but this tag team right here at Dysfunction, they worry me.
If there is one thing that the Stu crew is after, this match is for the #1 contendership for the tag team championship. Something the Stu crew has had on their mind here of late.
They've had their opportunity,
but they're about to get it back.
We're going to find out.
And here they come. The Silverback, Zach, and the Twisted Steel deal.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. These two right here, Stu Crew has got a heck of a following. Cofield, Tennessee. They are Cofield's favorite children.
Yes, they are.
I mean, even though that you're from up there as well, they don't like you very much in Cofield, do they?
I'm like the third favorite up there.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. They're going to have their hands full with Dysfunction tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Look, I'm just in all area. Look at this. Look at this.
Holy smokes, the Dysfunction attacks the Stu Crew from the get-go, long before the bell's even rung.
You know what? I've talked to them about this. I've tried to tell them. They won't listen to me. Look, they want to do things the happy-go-lucky way, but I've told them, you got to get the people before they get you. You got to get them before you get got.
Yeah, but that's not how they are, Spank.
Well, look, they're going to have to learn. Heck, there's a reason why Ric Flair is a 16-time world champion. He's the dirtiest player in the game. He didn't get there from shaking hands, kissing babies, and all that. And look at what is he doing?
Look at the strength by Tommy Coffey. He took Twisted Steel straight into the post. The referee needs to get some kind of control out here.
He's got to get some order here. Look, I don't think I've ever seen the Stu Crew been this.
Right now, the Stu Crew's being manhandled by Dysfunction.
I can tell you this is a first for me. I've never seen the Stu Crew this manhandled.
Now, where's the referee? We've lost the referee.
It looks like he's checking on Twisted.
Holy smokes!
Silverback!
Zach Stewart just absolutely annihilated both the guys from Dysfunction.
And clotheslined them both over the top.
I mean, that right there is 550 pounds combined going over the top rope or more.
Hey, look at it. What is he doing? Holy Dylan!
I have never seen Dylan Stewart do that. The referee is still not called for the bell yet, and I don't have a clue what's going on.
He scares me every time he tries to. Holy there's the bell.
Finally, we got a bell ring.
Finally. First bell ring of the night.
Tommy Coffey's still out here on the floor. He's hurting.
He might be there for a while. Oh, you know, that's a big hand from the Silverback right there.
I will tell you what, he's, 6'7"?
Yes.
I mean, he's every bit as big as Silas Mason.
And look, just because he is big, oh, look at this.
And Dylan Stewart has to be the speed of this, but you look at Zach Stewart, he's just as fast, just as big, just as strong.
Zach Stewart can do things that cruiserweights can do.
There's no doubt.
I have seen it.
I have seen Zach Stewart with a man on his back and drop kicking the other man.
I've seen him go to the top rope for a frog splash.
Well, I've never seen that.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Where'd you see that, Spank?
Tijuana, Mexico.
Look at, we'll just call that the sternum breaker. Right into 2 count. I'm going to tell you something. Espinoza better get over and make a tag to Tommy Coffey. He's in trouble.
It seems like their pre-match attack did not work out in the long run for him. It's just pissed off the Stu Crew.
Big headbutt by Zach Stewart. Tags in Dylan. Espinoza's trying to get over to make a tag, and he can't get there.
Looks like they're going to be taking him on a ride for highway.
Oh, almost.
Getting the big man over the top rope.
That right there doesn't feel good at all, going over the top rope, then landing on the guardrail.
You might need to get you a new guardrail.
Oh! Slingshot right on the top rope to Dylan Stewart. Looks like Espinoza is finally going to make the tag to Tommy Coffey.
Seems like Dysfunction has got the momentum back on their side here.
Big kick to the hip by Tom Coffey. Now he's got him on the rope right there, and that's just a blatant choke with oh, what a clubbing forearm. You know that had to hurt.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've been on the receiving end on some forearms.
Now, you know, the referee needs to, he's losing control again. He needs to get the wait, first of all, he needs to get Tommy Coffey out. He's got a 5 count. And believe me, Tommy Coffey and Espinoza both are exercising that 5 count big time.
And that's one thing that I've tried to emphasize with the Stu Crew. Yes, I understand you want to do things the right way. But why is Zach? I understand he's recovered. Look, he's getting the crowd into it. Why ain't he saving his brother? Look, the crowd ain't going to win you this match.
Spank. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to stay in his corner.
No, you're supposed to win.
And that was close to a tag right there. Espinoza picked Dylan Stewart up, slammed him right in the corner, tagged to Tommy Coffey. Look at this. Slow, methodical, big clothesline into a belly-to-belly suplex, Spank. That's got to be it. Oh!
It looks like to me the Silverback might be hurt.
You know, Dysfunction right here, they're coming off a big main event pay-per-view that they had last week, and they coming gunning for the Stu Crew. They want that #1 contender shot because everybody is after the Heat Seekers.
Everybody is. Even the Stu Crew, everybody in the back wants the Heat Seekers. Everybody wants to be the top team.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we've got some teams coming out here. Dysfunction, Stu Crew. You know, you've got the Heat Seekers. You've got other teams that are here. Our tag team division here is second to none, like our women's division. Second to none. I would put these athletes up against anybody out there right now. But look at Espinoza. Quick tags by Dysfunction. You can tell they've been together a long time, these guys.
Yes, you can. But look here, you can be together for a long time. But at the end of the day, one thing the Stu Crew has over them, they are blood related. They are cut from the same cloth. They are brothers. Look.
Right now, Espinoza's stomping a mud hole into Dylan Stewart.
And look, like I've said to Zach, and look at this. See, it's the little things like that. Look, did the referee ring the bell? No. He just got onto him. Look, there's nothing wrong with a slap on the wrist.
You got a 5 count, Spank.
There's nothing wrong.
I thought you were a coach. You're supposed to know the rules and regulations of the sport.
Look, I do know the rules, and I do know how to bend them. Rules are meant to be bent, not broken.
Well, you're talking to somebody that bent the rules an awful lot back in his day, and I'm going to tell you now, it comes back to bite you right on the rear end.
Well, until it happens to me, I'm going to keep on bending them.
Well, keep on bending them, and they're going to bite you right in the butt. Look at Coffey now. Big shot to the stomach there. And Coffey looks like he's just playing with Dylan Stewart at this point.
He is. And look, that's the thing that I've tried to get. I've preached it and I've preached it. See, look.
Stewart coming back. 5, 6, 7. Oh, right into a clothesline, Spank.
You know, if there's one thing about the Stu Crew I will give them, they have heart. They have desire.
They do.
They got
I agree with you 100%.
And athletic ability to not only compete with anyone here in JCP, but anyone all over the wrestling world.
And I agree with you 100%, but so does Dysfunction.
Yes, they do. But look, Dysfunction, what they have over the Stu Crew, it's the little things, like I told you.
So you're saying it's the intangibles?
Yes. Choking a man when the referee ain't looking. Just the little things.
Got a 2 count right there, Spank. And looks like, he's just gnawing on his arm now.
How is that even legal?
He's got a 5 count. Silverback tried to make it in. Head to the turnbuckle, which doesn't feel good. I don't care how much padding's there. It's still metal underneath it. And now Tommy Coffey right over there just throwing his sweat all over the silverback.
And I'll tell you this.
Another big splash right in the corner by 298, 300-pound man right here.
Sometimes them turnbuckle padding can be stiff, too.
You doggone right. Especially those. Zach Stewart's trying to get a tag. The fans are getting behind the Stu crew.
I'll tell you this. The fans, look, let's say the Stu crew goes somewhere where no one has a clue. By the end of the night, the people love them. That's what they do best here.
There's a big tag. Dylan's trying to get him down for a sunset flip.
Oh!
Coffee falls flat on his rear end. Espinoza trying to hit a shot. There's a tag.
Here comes the silverback.
There comes your silverback. He's fired up. One clothesline. Two clothesline. Big boot. And right to Coffee as well. Big boot. Oh, he's fired up now. Shirt to the crowd. Big flying forearm. Another one.
It's a silverback uppercut.
Silverback's got the man. This is what we were talking about earlier right there. That's what we were talking about.
So impressive from the silverback.
How impressive is that? How athletic is Zach Stewart?
Who out there does that?
And now,
and look at this.
Wait a minute.
What are these two doing out here?
I don't know, but AJ Kazana and Jeremiah Plunkett sitting out here. What are they fixing to do?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey.
Well, I mean, they're not really doing anything. I mean, they're just.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh! That was a low blow to Zach Stewart. Tommy Coffey knocks him out of the ring.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
This is outright garbage.
Plunkett and Kazana didn't do anything. They didn't lay their hands on him, and there's Dysfunction's finishing move.
You gotta be kidding me.
1,
No.
2, 3. That's it. Well, Spank, it kind of looks like that Dysfunction is the #1 contenders.
You know what? I am at a loss for words right now. Not only of the fact of these two low-life individuals that want to come out here. Look, why do they need to worry about the Stu crew? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They didn't have anything. They didn't put their hands on anybody out there.
It's pathetic. It's just garbage. Go back in there.
Spank, I would kind of sort of not talk to them that way. Do you know who those guys are?
I do know who they are.
Well,
but I can tell you this. Them two are, they have not only pissed off me, but they have pissed off the Silverback and Twisted Steel.
Well, Silverback's down here on the floor, writhing in pain. Dylan Stewart's getting help out of the ring. I'm going to tell you right now, Spank, Dysfunction's for real. They are for real.
They are impressive. I'll give them that. Could we be looking at the next tag team champion?
I don't know. They put that move on the Heat Seekers. I guarantee you they're going to be the next tag team champions.
But if there's, I'm going to have another talking to at the Stu crew.
Spank, my advice to you is stay away from the Stu crew.
I can't. Look, so much talent right there. They need some coaching up. They need it.
Spank, you got to do what you got to do, man. So if you're going to try to coach them up, do your thing, man. I would kind of stay away from it because I think they're going to be a little upset after this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
What are you two doing out here?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Joe Kazana Promotions. I am here alongside my partner, Jeremiah Plunkett, the journeyman, the hardest worker in the business. And then, what would we call him? Plunkett, here, we'll get close. We only got one mic.
I don't know quite what I'm looking at, but those shorts are extremely short.
I thought mine were short.
You know, I'm at a loss for words what you two just did out there. But you know what? I'm going to try to keep this professional.
Professional. I have no idea what he's saying right now. I don't even think he knows what. Hey, I know Bruiser. But according to this match sheet right here, Spanky, Plunkett, it looks like Bruiser Bob might be in for some trouble.
Yeah, our boy Silas Mason, our big heater, he's
We calling him the heater? He ain't that big.
He's pretty big.
He's not that big.
He's pretty big. He's bigger than you.
Well, yeah, because he wears lifts in his boots. That's
I'm not sure about that.
I got a 54-inch chest, pal.
He's like 6'8".
I got a 54-inch chest.
I can tell you this. I've seen Silas Mason come off that top rope before.
And his opponent,
We don't want to talk about that. This is it. This is the man right here. Well, the second man. I'm the alpha man, right, Punky? Tell people at home how great I am.
I would just like to know, what have I done, Joe Kazana Promotions, be put out here with you two?
Well, buddy, you've been giving good old Dr. Tom a hard time. You know, obviously he's not here this week, and I think it might be because of what you've done to him. But, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I ain't done nothing to Dr. Tom.
We're here to talk
the
about Silas Mason and Perry James. His name is the illustrious Perry James for all of those folks at home watching. Silas has a problem with remembering names.
I think he has a speech impediment.
I mean, Percy Perry sounds really similar.
Well, look at that. Look, he just stepping right over that top. And look at this. Now, this is impressive from a man of his stature.
He's running the ropes, Spank.
Look at the speed. I'm telling you. He has all
From
the
the looks
potential
of
to
you,
be
it
a
looks like you
five-star
ain't-
athlete.
Yeah, but not somebody running rocket, Spank.
I am very
Thank you for
impressed.
finishing what my thought was initially going to be. It looks like you ain't ran in years, kid.
Hey, look here. If there's one thing I run under, it's the cheeseburger line at the McDonald's, pal.
This guy. We just kick him out. We can just take over this whole thing by ourselves.
Well, look at that. Bob tried to.
Not
Bob
smart,
the Thrill
Bob.
Billy
Not
here.
smart. Thank God for you doing your job, Spanky. The ref's telling you to ring the bell. It's your job right now to ring this here bell.
Well, look here. Referees tonight ain't been calling for the bell in most matches.
Tell him how it is, Perry. Oh, boy. Don't do it, Bob.
Oh, dear God.
Look, I'm big. I don't know if I'd do that to old Silas.
I don't know
He
if
got a
I
big,
would
meaty,
either.
choppable chest.
Holy God, the chop!
I'm just glad
Holy
there's not a camera here
mackerel.
to see my face.
His chest is
Holy
dented
heck.
in, AJ.
In fairness, his chest was dented in before the match started.
Whoa, he taking him on a swing.
I do believe Silas Mason calls that the thrill ride.
I am at a loss for words here. Ever since Silas Mason has came back, he is a man on a mission.
Silas is playing with him at this point. He could put him away after that first chop.
I think this might be what he calls a thrill ride. I don't know his moves. It's not my. Yeah, he'll let you know.
Oh!
God bless, pal.
Oh my!
Count to 100.
Wow!
I don't have to wrestle him right now.
That's probably
First
it,
match
folks.
back. He's ring the bell, Spank.
Light work for Silas Mason.
Bob, thank you, and come again. You picked the wrong day
I
to
don't know
wrestle the Thrill Billy.
If one person was enough. Spanky, run him this here, Mike. Do your job, kid. Run him this mic. God bless. You want this other headset? You move over here and you take over. This is bullcrap. Hurry up, Spanky! Spanky's a piece of crap. I tell you what, we look way better on commentary than Spanky does and anybody else that sits out here. Hey, Spanky, don't worry, kids. Sit down. You can sit next to me. We'll do you that favor.
I ought to show you what a real body got.
Much like Spanky's mama, I ain't just satisfied with one man in a night.
Easy, Spanky. You didn't mean it.
He's just telling the truth, Spank.
And this time, I'm gonna take them all at the same time, Daddy.
Oh, my God. He's here to make a statement, Punky.
And that shows you what kind of wrestler Silas Mason is. 2 at a time. He can beat anybody.
I still don't like the man. I still think I am the alpha of this here coercion, collusion, whatever this thing we're calling ourselves. I'm the alpha. We're a great tag team, I think, already, without even being in the ring together. We've had one match, we go and win, right? Well, he ruined it.
We're 100% a great tag team.
100%.
Here's the mastermind behind it, Perry James, right here, keeping us all together. But you got to admit, I know you don't like him, but Silas Mason being with us.
At this point, I think it's better than him being against us. I still think I can handle him. He ain't that big. He ain't that tough. He's got a nice set of hair there. What, you want to talk or something? Well, the daggum microphone is still on. Spanky doesn't know how to turn it off. That man's got a family, Silas. Don't do that to him. Oh, God bless. You know, He says he's 290 pounds. He looks more like 315 right now. It's a beefy boy, I tell you.
Oh, God.
It is taking off his body.
Spanky's over here running his trap a little more.
Look at that. Just muscling him up. Big boot. Full vertical suplex. Silas Mason is a wrestling machine.
And if you don't believe it, he'll tell you himself.
Well, you know, we're all in here known about putting ourselves over a little bit.
Another thrill ride. Is he going for a thrill ride on top of brother? Or next to him? Think you could afford that, Spanky?
I don't think that's a ride I'd like to be on.
I don't think I'm quite tall enough for that one.
There you go.
And that's it.
I'll do you, Joe. You're the worst ring bell ever, ringer. I hate you. You know what? Spanky? I think we're going to go to the back. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to, I guess, help him. He doesn't need our help celebrating this, but we're going to welcome him back to in-ring action the way we can. And as always, Spanky, it's been your pleasure.
Thank you, Jesus. They are gone. All three of these men just full of themselves. Folks, let's just state one thing. Silas Mason is a man on the mission, and with Perry James by his side, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with here in JCP. It only took him 2 minutes and 53 seconds to beat 2 men. Like, that is just impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, here I am with Perry James and Silas Mason. You just took out 3 guys. Of course I did. Hey, Kazana, get your glasses checked. Go to the eye doctor. Did you not just see I demolished 3 men? 3 men in under 5 minutes, baby.
Under 3 minutes, pal.
I don't know if you've got a relationship as far as being this man's manager, but my God, you found a monster.
You know what? You need new glasses. I guess you're blind if you can't see what's going on. I've tried to come out here for weeks at a time, let you people know I had not a plan, the ultimate plan, and you're looking the biggest part of that plan, 6'5", nearly 300 pounds of Silas Mason.
I don't know, guys. It looks like to me Silas Mason's got him a manager and got him one heck of a deck. And you better get those nameplates ready on that JCP heavyweight title. Axton Ray, I'm talking to you, boy.
Whoa.
You're looking at Mount Kilimanjaro right here. And Daddy, you can't handle falling down from the heights when you take the thrill ride. Axton Ray, you better watch your back.
Folks, you just heard it here. Silas Mason not only returning back from injury, but he's calling out the world champ. Folks, we'll be right back.
What's that?
Boys, hey, what was that? What
What do you mean, what was that? What do you mean, what was that?
Look, I get it. You're one of the best tag teams around. I get it. And nobody wants to realize that. I understand. Okay? Look, you guys go out there. You give the fans a ride. No pun intended. But look, you take them on an emotional roller coaster. You get the fans riled up. You get them standing up. You get them cheering. But look, at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's not about kissing babies, signing autographs. It's about women. It's about money. It's about championships. It's about gold. How about for once, you do to them what they have done to you.
What? Listen, I appreciate where you're coming from. I really do. We really could have used you out there this second week in a row. Somebody's had the numbers on us. But we do business our way, and you know we do business our way, and we do it the right way.
So maybe you get with the program coach and you can come along.
I respect that, but just know I'm always here.
The following contest is a women's match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Back to the ring with ladies action here on the Wide World of Wrestling. Matt Rhodes, Dr. Todd Pritchard. Doc, we look forward to this with a Big Al, Alice Crowley in action coming up.
One good thing about JCP Promotions, Matt, they are really looking forward to all the female competition coming to East Tennessee. They're finding out this is the place to be.
From Indianapolis, great wrestling town. Of course, Nick the Bruiser had that town popping at one point in time. So great wrestling lineage from where she's from. Down here in East Tennessee, another great wrestling town, as you know very well, Dr. Tom.
Yeah, for goodness sake, Indianapolis, so you want to talk about Dick the Bruiser, let's mention Bobby the Brain Heenan in the same breath. Two legendary performers and two legendary icons in this business. And Alice Crowley certainly wants to live up to the reputation of her hometown. But yes, East Tennessee is becoming a hotbed not only for professional wrestling and those who want to pursue it.
Well, she's got a lot of people to make happy. She's from a galaxy far, far away. Question is, how many people are on that galaxy far, far away watching Rylee Rockett right now?
You'd be surprised, Matt. I've met a few of them.
And there you see it, the beautiful JCP Women's Championship right here in this great one-on-one matchup, a battle of two fan favorites, if you will. The fans like both of these young ladies, especially the kids here behind Rylee Rockett. She has a way of motivating the younger audience.
Rylee Rockett has really taken off. Her career is going to be spectacular. It's someone that I look forward to watching along the way.
Both these gals very young in age, and they've got their entire career ahead of them here as we see them lock horns here in the JCP ring this week on the Wide World of Wrestling. Here you see it, the championship on the line there. You see the official making this title match official as we get ready for the bell to ring and this one to get underway. See, Rockett looks focused, so does Crowley. They know that the title's on the line. That means business is picking up here. Serious business.
I'm looking forward to the intensity both of these ladies bring, and obviously Alice is making sure that Rylee Rockett isn't going to get an advantage as far as the psyching out part goes.
You notice Crowley extended the hand there, Doc. Rylee didn't take it. I got surprised by that.
Well, I thought it was actually Rylee Rockett who extended her hand, and Alice Crowley didn't take it. I'm just watching something completely different, could be. But that's what I was trying to say is about Alice Crowley. Good break. Alice Crowley doesn't want to give in to the psychological part of this match. Rylee Rockett has become a very formidable champion.
Step behind into a waistlock here by the Big Al, as she likes to call herself. Miss Crowley, and this waistlock effective here. Rylee stationary now, grabs the side headlock. Great form, good footwork here. Again, the championship on the line. Big moment for Crowley here tonight. If she can defeat Rockett, becomes women's champion for the first time here in JCP. But a great counter right there by Rylee.
Anytime you step in the ring with a champion like Rylee Rockett, it is a great opportunity. And I got to tell you, the fans at JCP are noticing all the talent making their way here. And Joe Kazana, for all the health issues he's gone through, for all the heartache and the family problems he's had to put up with, he still manages to do business and bring talent. Attractive talent here at JCP.
Shoulders down.
Yeah, good cover.
One count there. Great wrestling here early on. Great set of exchanges here. Now a collar and elbow tie up here. Both these ladies
are very vicious here in their attack. They are taking this fight seriously. And nice, look at that arm drag there out of the tie-up. Rylee Rockett showing that she's advancing her knowledge in the wrestling part of her game.
Good clothesline, good arm drags. The fundamentals and basics, as we always say, are something both the ladies and the men competitors need to keep in mind.
Oh, she went for a drop kick. She only got 1 foot there, but enough to take Crowley to a knee this time. Off the ropes with a nice DDT. Here's the cover.
2 count.
Solid 2 count right there. But take a lot more than that to put Crowley away here. Crowley is inexperienced, still young, up and coming, but she is very tough. She's proven she has a lot of heart and determination.
I got to tell you, I think the resiliency of both of these women have really shown through in this match.
Crowley almost ate that one, but she countered it last moment. Executes a beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Her shoulders down again with an outside leg. Only a 2 count as this match continues.
Well, I'll give Alice Crowley the credit she deserves for having confidence in this match, but you don't want to take your eyes off the champion.
She's not taking her eyes off right now. There's 2 back-to-back stiff forearm shots here. Do you hear that? Knife edge chop there. That woke everybody up. As Crowley increasing the physicality here.
She's got to watch the count. She could easily get disqualified and lose her opportunity, and that's, again, I think that just goes back to lack of experience, but
that's how you hit somebody.
Great experience with chops, obviously, and a clothesline.
He took her head off with a vicious clothesline. Here's the cover, going to hook both legs, and only a 2 count.
Vicious clothesline. I agree with that. And Alice Crowley has learned she not only knows how to wrestle, she knows how to fight. She knows how to throw strikes, kicks, punches, and clotheslines.
Dom Champion's in trouble here. Crowley maybe zeroing in on her first reign as the champion. Vertical suplex. Can she follow up here? She's taking a lot of time.
Yeah, that's the problem again with being young in this business. You have to understand when to stay on your opponent and when to give them an opportunity, and that's never gives your opponent an opportunity to get a breath and never give them an opportunity to get a pin.
I think she's allowing Rockett to get back into this thing. She is taking her sweet time. Now going to drag her out to the center of the ring here. Rockett firing back with some offensive strikes. Goes for a backdrop, turns it into a sunset flip, shoulders down here.
It's it, no. I thought she had her.
Crowley now picking the pace back up quickly, right back on the offensive attack. She needs to keep the foot on the pedal here.
Yeah, well, I tell you, Alice Crowley, once she gets a hold of her opponent, I've seen her many, many times. Oh, man, what a kick to the rib cage.
You felt that one right there. Crowley needs to keep that intensity going here. She's been the most physical person in this match so far, and she could capture the women's championship if she continues down this road.
It looks like Rylee Rockett is still trying to catch her breath because that was, and another solid kick to the back. Alice Crowley is tough. I've seen her wrestle all over the country. She is a tough young lady, and she comes in here ready to fight and prepared each and every time she steps in that ring.
And another chop. It's hard to catch your breath when you're getting it knocked out of you constantly, and that's what she's doing here. There's another Irish whip. Going to send her off the far side. Ducks under the clothesline. Rockett now trying to execute some offense here. There's a forearm shot. Turning the momentum around here. Now the ladies getting nasty here, physical.
Vicious forearm shots by Rylee Rockett.
I think those elbows were finding the chest there. Oh, some hesitation, but she walks through with the clothesline.
Well, that's the mark of a true pro. While she was thinking about it, she went ahead and said, no, I got this lined up just right. And Alice Crowley is finding out that it's harder to keep Rylee Rockett down than she thought.
Seen a lot of youth on display in this matchup here. Maybe if one of these ladies had a little bit more experience, they could have closed this one out right by now. But this one's turning into a physical bout.
Ooh. You know, sometimes those nonchalant kicks or those nonchalant slaps are the ones that hurt the most because they hit your pride, thinking that's all it's going to take. But Rylee is coming back again with solid forearms.
I think Crowley lit the fire underneath Miss Rockett. But Crowley, oh man, right to the mush. Crowley going to sit up here for a big strike, but big drop kick by Rockett as both girls are down.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's taking its toll. The match is taking its toll on both ladies, and they've got to listen to the count. They've got to pay attention. It could be so easy to be counted out.
Pivoting point of the matchup right here, ref to a 6 here. Both ladies up at the same time, and now we see the trade back and forth of 1-2s here. Back and forth, both ladies tatering each other, those Idaho elbows right to the chin.
Ooh. Yeah, you talk about some potatoes being thrown in that ring. Both of these guys know it. Oh, my goodness.
Crowley should stay with that chop game. That is something. There you go, Rockett getting into it as well. These ladies laying the leather.
There is no way that this is not going to be not a very good outcome for both of these ladies, man. They're going to be having to take the Epsom salt baths and sit in a tub of ice after this match.
Rockett's maybe zeroing in here on a comeback. There's a nice boot right to the face. Crowley immediately up to her feet, and Rockett has more offense. Nice another shotgun-style drop kick right there.
There's a cover. She's going to get it.
To retain the championship and a kick out at 2.
I think this has to be one of the more physical matches we've seen between the ladies here in Joe Kazana Promotions. And it just goes to show, if you want to come in here and fight for the championship, this is how you're going to have to do it.
Well, Alice Crowley's definitely came to fight here tonight. Rylee Rockett holding her on.
Oh, nice. Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex. Perfect plex right there. Nice bridge up. And a near fall.
Man.
Love that fisherman suplex. Crowley was fingertips away from becoming the new champion right here. Rockett, in one of her first defenses of this title, is in serious danger. And you know, lurking somewhere in the weights has to be the former champion, Dream Girl Ellie, as well. You know, she's got to be keeping a close eye on these two ladies.
Everybody is watching, but you're right. Dream Girl Ellie still has a grudge. She still has something to prove, not only to the fans here in JCP, but to herself. I don't think she truly believes she was ever beaten in a four-way match, and she's got a very good point.
She was very angry after that. And let's not forget about the international Swiss sensation, Michelle Green, either. As Rockett sends Crowley flying. Rockett going to take to the skies. He's going to soar here with a cross body.
Nice.
Going to hook the leg. Will this do it? And no, it does not.
Close. And speaking of the Swiss sensation, Michelle Green, she's on an overseas tour as we speak. Still waiting to come back and make a name for herself in JCP.
Nice backdrop right there. Something rarely seen anymore in the sport. It's a well-executed backdrop. As Crowley again goes back for it, maybe looking to zero in on this finisher.
Yeah,
look at
my
this.
goodness.
Nice. That might do it right there. Ring positioning may be the only issue here as the cover is down and Rockett just simply reaches the hand underneath the bottom rope, breaks the count.
You can tell Alice Crowley has done some homework. She's watched matches. She's done studies. She knows what to do in the right situation. So you got to give it to her. A lot of things we haven't seen recently, and that's because these ladies are the ones to pull it out. They're the ones studying. They're the ones wanting to get better, and you got to give it to them for working hard like this.
Crowley looking for another suplex here. Rockett has it scouted, fighting back here. Great shots here. Stunner. Drops the neck. Can Rockett finally hit the finisher here? She's going up. And she may be looking to put this one in the books. Going to the skies, and she is swatted down like a fly. We may have a new champion right here. No, we do not. Again, near fall after near fall in this one.
The resiliency of Rylee Rockett is showing. This is why she's earning a reputation as a fighting women's champion, and she's not going to turn any challenge away from what I understand in Joe Kazana Promotion.
Well, Crowley has turned her back on her opponent right now.
Not a smart move
jawing
at all.
with our official here.
We're sitting here praising her for all her aggression. She doesn't need to turn her back on anybody in the ring, especially someone like Rylee Rockett, who now has a cover.
The code breaker. That does it.
Wow.
Rylee Rockett retains the JCP Women's Championship in an excellent matchup. Dr. Tom, you have to expect these type of challenges going forward for Rylee Rockett. She's going to face the very best that JCP has to offer.
Sure, well, Rylee's not only going to face people like Rylee Rockett, but she's going to come against some unexpected challenges and unpredictable ladies who she might not have had a chance to scout. So she needs all the help she can get and all the experience she can get to make her medal that much tougher. And I think Rylee Rockett's going to be a great champion going forward.
Once again, your winner, Rylee Rockett.
Man, what a great show tonight, guys. I'll tell you. What did I do to deserve this?
Well, listen. Like a good manager representing the only very best here in Joe Cazetta.
No, Perry. Where is it, Joe? Where's my contract for my heavyweight title match?
What did you do besides beat up 3 young kids tonight to earn a shot at the championship?
What'd I do?
Silas, listen to me. This is your first match back from a broken leg. You broke your leg.
Allegedly.
Okay, you
You're just reading
allegedly.
stuff online.
You
don't know
allegedly.
what you're talking about.
Silas.
I gotta tell you something, Joe. You tell me something. I'm all ears if you can tell me something. Who's the last man you've ever seen here at JCP destroy 3 young up-and-coming stars? Who's the last one you've seen do that?
Nobody.
In under 5 minutes.
You, Silas. You're the last one.
Now, I think if you have 3 established victories consecutively, you should be having a title.
Automatic. It should be automatic.
Perry, you've been around this business long enough to know that you're not going to earn your shot by beating up 3 kids that's been in the wrestling business for 2 months.
Add it all together, that's 6.
Silas, listen. I've got nothing but respect for you. I like your work. That's why you're here at JCP. You got to earn your shot. You're not just going to walk in here and get a shot at the champion. Axton Ray's been here a long time. He's been the champion. He beat the champion. He beat Roy Thacker. Roy Thacker was the champion for 297 days. And he comes in here and Axton wins. You got to earn your shot, Silas. You know that. I know that. And Perry, doggone it, you know it too.
Earn my shot. Earn my shot.
Earn your shot.
Well, let me tell you something. I want you to get that little book you got. And I want you to write down whoever you want to step foot across from the Thrillbilly, and I'll knock them down. I don't care who it is. Bring in Roy Thacker. Get Paulie, Gustavo, Billy Tipton. I don't care. Put them across from me, and they're going down, just like those 3 boys. And then you tell Axton Ray, the Thrillbilly's coming for him. And ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting that belt. And you make sure my financials are taken care of.
You know I am. You know